That was like us. We were the first Black Box podcast, the first ones, the only one.
Yeah,
and then out of nowhere, there's like 700 of
Who
them.
came up with that name?
That.
Who came up with that name?
You did. No.
No. Humble brag.
I came up with that name.
Wait a minute. I came up
The
with that
Black
name.
Box
The Black
podcast?
Box podcast. I came up.
Hold on.
You came up with the original logo. You came up with the original logo.
No, you came up with
No,
the logo.
you came up
I
with the
came
original
up with the
logo.
name. All right,
Whatever.
we're just gonna leave it
Listen,
like that.
we're gonna leave it there.
Ask Jarvis.
He would know.
What Jarvis say?
He would definitely know.
Yeah, honestly.
Okay, so
Welcome to the Black Box. Real men, real talk, real life. Grab the mic. Join the conversation.
all right. So listen. Let's get into this. I have a question for you.
Mhm.
If you could have a meal with one of your fictional characters, who would it be and why?
I love questions like this. I'm not gonna lie. There's a character in it named Cajun.
I stole his art.
Yeah.
his
You
artwork.
see how nasty he looks.
Oh, he looked crazy.
So I did a fan vote. He won. By the way.
He
Oh,
won the
nice.
fan
He has Samson's anointing. So he has
Super
he
strong,
punches and behind it. Anyways,
Wow.
Cajun. Him and the younger kid Nobu, they go at it in the competition, which y'all gonna be mad at me because right where yours ended, it kind of gets into the younger generation.
Oh man.
And you get to learn more about them. But
Yeah.
they be having eating competitions, and I eat a lot, y'all.
I mean, I like to
Listen,
eat.
Yeah.
My
I,
wife
like
keep
to
me
eat.
full.
you know what I'm
My
saying?
wife
Listen,
keep me full. I say that.
I can't eat, brother. And not only do I eat really fast. Like my family gets mad at me because we'll go somewhere and I'm on plate 3, 4 while they're eating
Yeah,
one, and
yeah.
they hate it. But
You don't play.
it's not my fault.
You don't
It's
play no
literally-
games.
Yeah,
You don't
it's
play-
not-
I
it's
mean,
not my
yeah,
fault,
I
so,
came here to
like,
eat.
Yeah, the
I can't
buffets don't
control
like
that.
me.
I can't control that.
Buffets don't like me. I'll tell you that.
No, I can't control that. So it would be Cajun because he's about 15, 16, and he's the fastest eater.
Okay, so
Nice.
off of that, what about him do you think people are gonna? How do you say it? No, I had it written here. Let me just double check that question real quick. What might readers misunderstand about him?
Well, him in general, I mean, I would put it as the anointed themselves. Like instead of just him, the characters themselves, I want people to understand they're not just because they're chosen to be anointed, it doesn't mean that they're perfect.
He's still.
Oh, I like how I like that.
Yeah,
I like that because that's a big misconception even in
Yeah, because
regular days.
a lot of people may assume like these characters because they were chosen, because there's one main character that if he has a dream or vision, you know from reading it, Roke, Master Roke he has the anointing of Samuel. In the Bible, for people that don't know the story, the most famous one of him, Samuel's the one that anointed David. He's the one that poured the oil on David's head and said, "You're next to be king." So what I did was I put that in the modern time. He goes around, and if he has a dream, he wakes up, he gets his crew together. No matter where that person is in the Shadowlands, they get to him, held places, and they help place the anointing in them from a young age or older, whoever they are. Then they get that. So
That's awesome.
this young generation of kids, they could be newborn, they could be 2, they could be 3. This group of anointed kids, they're far from perfect. They have so much problems that some of them got pride, some of them have anger, some of them have frustration, some of them have lust. You don't know what it can be.
Yeah.
But I made them to be a group of young teens that are evolving every book. So they're not going to be perfect in the beginning. It may seem like they're like fun and games, but as they get older, they're going to have some of those big problems.
battles and
wait,
those big.
hold up. I heard you say something in there.
What happened? What happened?
I heard you say something in there. Books, plural.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so there's more. There's gonna be more of these.
I'll put it like this. On my hat now, you see here.
Book 1. Oh,
You see here.
oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, that
I
is
saw the
awesome.
Shadowlands, but I didn't see the book.
So
one.
I told y'all I do Easter eggs that I do. So I have the Shadowlands book 1 on my head, and then I have the shadow shirt representing the shadow. So
Nice.
I'm gonna always do little quirky things like that.
Oh, so you guys heard it here first.
Yes.
He's gonna
Yeah.
have multiple books.
Yes.
This is
so
just
dope.
book 1.
Yeah.
There was a question you were gonna ask about like a map.
Oh
Something like
yeah.
that.
Okay. So seeing your book, I feel like, and this is just me asking, are you gonna make kind of like a compendium for your book, kind of like a?
Hold up, y'all. Y'all getting a
Oh, don't tell me you already got it.
It's already in
Right.
there. Oh, that's
Okay, he
what I'm
does.
talking about.
He does.
Heck yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
and you drew that.
Yeah,
so
Did
I
you
had,
draw
I
that?
had- I had my cousin draw that for me.
Okay.
and then I had the company. They were having
You
a
guys
little
can't
war
see
back
this.
and
This is
forth.
only for me.
I had it printed out and put it into the page.
Now I gotta see it now.
Yeah,
We gotta
show
No,
the
you
map.
can't see
Stop
it.
being like-
All right, here,
Show the map. Show the map.
Show
Show
it,
the
show it,
map.
I
show
wanna
it,
see the
show it.
map.
That
That
is
is dope.
awesome, man. Because we were literally like
We were
5
talking
minutes
about
before
this.
you showed up. We were sitting
That is
upstairs talking
dope.
about it. I'm like, he needs to have like a book or
Mhm.
like a Mortal Kombat character sheet.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
I think that would be so freaking awesome
And
to
when
have that in the book.
Well, I sent you. This is where that all takes place here.
The Northern Edge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There
So,
you go.
Yeah, I already got. Like I said, I'm always gonna pop up with. Anytime you see me on camera, there's gonna be some type of hint.
No,
or
that's
something.
dope.
Where's
That
New
is so dope because
Babylon?
we were literally just talking about that. We honestly kind of thought we were gonna catch you.
Yeah.
We were low key like
No,
maybe,
I
he's,
got
not, maybe
it.
he's not
He
prepared a
came
little bit for
prepared,
that.
man.
He's
That is
ahead of. He's way ahead of.
I
this
knew
is-
it, man.
He's a
I knew y'all was
professional
gonna-
interviewer.
I knew y'all was
That
gonna
makes
ask
me
me that.
so excited.
I knew
That
y'all was
makes me
gonna
so
ask me that
excited.
because I try to think what I would think if I was reading it. Like
yeah,
I would want to see. So what does the USA look like now
yeah.
in the Shadowlands?
Mhm.
How does it look?
I'm getting more
and
and more excited, man.
Every
This is awesome.
every book I'm gonna have, like, in Game of Thrones. I don't know if you guys watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
In the beginning,
watched
they
some of it.
Yeah, in the
I didn't get too
beginning,
into it.
I'm sure you've seen the intro. They show the map,
Mhm.
and it does the theme song. Dun, 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 dun. Then while it's doing it, it's showing different parts in the world. Every season, they start adding more pieces. So in my book, I'm gonna add parts that are described in the book and put more and more and more. Then
That is awesome.
next thing you know, you're gonna see the whole Shadowlands
That's-
explored. So
That
That
is
is
so
dope.
cool,
That is
man.
That's
That
a
is
lot.
It's cool
amazing.
because it's groundbreaking. It's
it really is.
like,
it really is.
two books. We're getting 2 books, new books under our podcast. Like this
Yes.
is crazy.
Absolutely.
I'll
And
tell
that
you
book
this.
is gonna go right up there with right next.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
yeah.
Right
I'm
next to
giving y'all hard
Michaela's.
ones. Y'all
Oh,
getting,
yes,
y'all getting the hard
man.
copies, man.
Man,
So
that
okay,
is
you said
awesome.
what? August 4th or July 4th?
August 4th.
August 4th.
Yep.
Now, are you doing? Because our friend Michaela, she's doing like a release. Is it like a release party
So
or a VIP?
So tomorrow she's having her private signing, for just family and friends like me and you, and
Yeah.
then she's having her full release party July 1st.
So are you gonna do something like that too, or no?
So I'm doing something crazy. So August
Of course,
I'll
of
get-
course.
Why not?
August 4th for people that live in Vermont
Mhm.
or who wants to travel to Vermont. Not only am I doing a book signing based off of there's an event in my book that I'm sure you've seen. They call them Spirit Trials. It's when
Yes.
everyone gets together, they gather, they do games and all that. So what I'm doing is I'm bringing that to the book signing. What I mean
is
by that
awesome.
is there's certain mini games they play, like who can catch the most fish, who can hit the darts, who can. I'm gonna do that at the book signing. When people come, you're actually gonna be playing mini games and doing the things they do in the book during the Spirit Trials, but
That's
in
really
real
cool.
life. Then I'm also giving the books, anyone that has them, I'm going to put them in these special edition boxes, and the box is going to be sealed. And when you open it, it's going to be fake dust, fake cobwebs. The book's going to be hidden under it.
My God.
Bro, why'd you tell him that?
Bro, I'm not-
That would have been a nice little like.
Nah, because I
Oh,
need people.
snap.
Listen, I want people to pre-order.
Yeah,
The
yeah. And just
special
be-
edition,
like,
that's
be,
dope,
just
that's
be
dope.
excited
Because
about it.
this is the only problem when you get signed. Amazon, Barnes and Noble, it's cute when people get it on there because it's a sale.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But getting it off of me benefits me way more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely,
facts.
100%,
Way more.
100%.
Well, and not just that. I guess the reader, the person that's buying it from you, actually gets a little special.
Yeah, because
little
when you get
added
it from
touch to
me,
you.
I'm gonna have it signed.
Oh,
I'm gonna have the
man.
box.
Oh, so you already know. You already know what y'all got to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're not-
we're gonna have all those links, right?
Yeah.
Raul?
Oh my God. We've been talking, and I forgot to do the guys. Don't forget to like, follow,
Follow,
subscribe.
You already
You
know.
already know the deal. I say it every podcast. I'm gonna have links to his Barnes and Noble's page. I'm gonna have links to his Amazon page. I'm gonna have links to everything that has to do with Andre.
But
Parker.
honestly, what benefits him the most if you buy it straight off of him,
straight from him, straight
straight
from
from
the
him,
source.
and not just that, you'll get it signed.
You
You
get
get
it
a
signed,
cool
man.
box that comes with it, and the nice little additives that you're going. I don't even want to say it again because
I know.
like like I feel like that would have been like so cool to be like, oh, that's dope.
it's still gonna be something special
It is,
because
it is.
Absolutely.
it's not
absolutely.
like it's just a book. There's some other stuff in there that pertain to it.
Ooh,
So,
Okay, all right, yeah. So there you
okay.
go.
Look
You
at that.
heard it.
Perfect.
It benefits him more.
you know, when I was coming up with the name for Shadowlands, going back to what you said about Dragon Ball, that's what inspired me to add the Z because
Got it.
I said the easiest thing is if I look up something online and it's spelled different, it's easier to find.
Oh yeah.
I learned
It's
that
the
from
first thing that
streaming.
comes up.
Like, yeah, because
Right.
when I used to stream, my name was like Ace Zero, and people look that up and you're getting Army and
Mhm,
military, so I
mhm.
changed it to Ace 030, and then people started finding me on YouTube. So pretty much, I paid somebody to do my artwork.
Okay.
It's still
Remember I
dope.
told you. Remember I
Still
told you
dope.
guys I wanted it to be a manga.
Absolutely, yeah.
this is what the guy did to me dirty. We had a conversation. He was a young kid from India, actually. I went on the app called Fiverr. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but you
Yeah, I
hire
know.
free writers.
Yeah.
We made an agreement. He was gonna draw manga panels for me. I said I'll pay you $200 per chapter.
Okay.
So he would have made 200 times 50. You do the math.
A lot of
We made an agreement. I said let's do it. I think it was after 3 chapters he started seeing my numbers. Then he said, "Hey, my mom and dad told me that I'm not getting what my worth is." I said,
I hate when people do
Yeah,
that.
it was-
man.
it was-
It's like there's so much more down the road.
yeah, it made me want to quit. Like I legit was like, yo, you know what? I'm not doing this no more because
Yeah.
everything keeps blocking me. I
That's
was already
terrible.
dealing with the grammar stuff and all. So I said, you know, I don't want to do this no more. And then that's when I went the direction of the novel. But when he did that to me, and he draws so good, his talent of drawing like the characters you've been seeing. What I'm doing is all those characters that I post every day, they were drawings from him that I put through the chat GPT render to bring them to a high quality.
Yeah.
So they're his drawings, and you see how dope they look. Like
Oh,
everyone loves their
absolutely.
designs.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Absolutely. That's
he
so
has all
cool.
that talent, and his parents are holding him back. And he explained his living situation. It's very hard where he is, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you can make $200
Yeah. American dollars.
American
I was about
dollars.
to say that's
I mean,
different.
that-
That's
that-
different out there.
I was paying him, and then his dad comes on, and he's like, he's sitting up till 4 a.m. doing. I'm like, so he can work on a better schedule. That's what you guys do as parents.
That's your job. That's
Yeah,
got nothing to do with me, bro.
I'm like, he ain't ever gonna see this type of pay from anywhere that I'm giving him. That
Yeah.
200 converts to like 700.
Yeah.
This kid's getting paid.
Yeah.
And then
good
the
money.
mother comes on. She tries after 2 weeks. She tries to apologize and, well, let's try to work out something new. I said, oh no, we're good, man. I feel bad,
Yeah.
but we're good, man. It is
That's
what
the
it
devil,
is.
man.
Oh yeah,
the
that's
devil.
exactly what it was.
Yeah.
I said I
Just
feel
on
bad
your
for the
shoulder,
kid
just-
because
yeah,
you know
and the kid,
The part that's so dumb
parents
is
get
that, like,
greedy.
and this is the part that I feel like is so dumb about parents. A lot of parents, is they just see that upfront greed money.
Mhm.
that's your kid's gift.
Yeah,
You're
Yeah.
taking your
he's
kid's
getting
gift.
paid to do something he actually loves.
Exactly.
Not just that. If that would have went well for him with you, you don't think you would have been like, "Yo,
I would
listen,
contracted.
I
him.
need
would-
more.
yo,
I need
listen,
more.
this kid is somebody you want to use."
brother. On it, God is my witness. If that kid stayed with me, I wouldn't be wearing this.
Yeah.
I would be having him design these
The
shirts.
design shirts,
And he would have
hats.
been, are you kidding me? I'm like, bro, y'all done messed up a business, not just for him, but for me. But I
Yeah.
said, you know what? God has other plans. I just feel bad for him because,
Yeah.
like you just said, the parents take away these gifts from their children. It's like, nah, there's more money involved.
You know
It's
what I
not
think?
just about money. It's
Well, I
not.
think what happened was I think you were paying the kid more than what the parents were making.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, it ain't no
They got
shot,
all
no
jealous.
Indian.
Yo, you
know what
might
I'm
be
saying?
right.
I know,
Oh, my
but-
you
God.
might be right.
Yeah, listen, man. It happens. They get greedy and they're like, there's some more in that pocket. Yeah, I mean, and at the end of the day, you know, like you said, he shot himself in the foot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because don't get it twisted. There's a lot of other artists out there.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
not as good as him. Maybe not.
I
seen-
tried.
Yeah.
I tried about 4 or 5 other people.
Not that good.
Just it wasn't.
Yeah.
When you have a vision, just like I said with the movie or the series, when you have a vision, some people get desperate and they just go off whatever they can.
Yeah.
I can't be that guy. Like
Yeah.
I'll before I let a movie or series happen, it gotta be what y'all witnessed reading.
Mhm.
It has to be that on high quality CGI because none irritates me more than seeing clunky.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch the rest. I just watched Supergirl before I came here.
How was that?
I just watched. It was terrible.
Oh, thank
See,
God
listen,
I'm
my
saving
wife,
myself
listen,
some money.
and this is no diss to Supergirl, all right? This is no diss. My wife asked me, babe, you know, Supergirl's out. I'm like, who's watching that? I'm like, who is, I'm sorry. Listen, anybody in the comments, listen, ain't none of y'all went to go see that movie.
Yeah, it's
And y'all
bad.
cannot tell me y'all did. Because I'm surprised you went to go, well, I have love for DC and I got a love for
I do
Marvel.
too. I do
Mhm.
too.
Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
and sometimes you watch some crappy movies just
I-
because it's kind of like part of the saga, but I just feel like they only did Supergirl because of the Henry Cavill thing.
Oh no, that's
Mhm.
that's
Yeah. The cameo.
It just
that
was
she had in,
not-
like
it
the last
wasn't.
5 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, it was. I'm just gonna
Honestly.
tell y'all, like, I went to y'all theater out here, nice seats and everything.
Oh.
But it was a waste of time, man. I never fall asleep during a movie.
He's
I
over
was
there.
falling
I don't
asleep.
either.
This guy woke
Snoring.
me up. This guy said, "Hey," I'm like, "Can you blame me, brother?" He's like, "The movie does suck, man." I was like, "Yeah, okay." So you don't be mad at me, brother, because this
Yo,
movie
listen,
it was really bad. And you know I do reviews too, so doing movie reviews, it's When
There
I
we
do
go.
my score for that,
Add
it's
it to the
coming.
list.
It's
Rotten
coming
Tomatoes.
soon. It's coming soon.
Now
bro.
listen,
So-
I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna pay money to watch it.
Nah,
I'm
they-
just-
I'll wait
there
till
you
it goes
go.
on like
There you
Disney
go.
Plus. Or
yeah,
whatever.
I'll wait till it comes out.
It will be out there soon.
Oh
Give
yeah.
it a week. No, give it a week.
They'll drop it. Like that's gonna be one of those movies that like failed epically at the box
Mhm,
office.
And then it's on
It-
TV in a week.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's on TV in a week.
It's just one of
All
those.
right, Andre, I got a question for you.
Mhm.
Is there, and this is gonna be one of those robotic questions, but I need to know, right? Is there a character that when you created this character, you were like, did you put a little bit of yourself in that character? Like when like you created them, you were like, yeah, that's me.
Roke, man.
Roke, yeah.
You see how nasty Roke is.
Oh yeah,
Roke can move anything instantly,
yeah.
thinking it.
Wow, man.
He's just ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
So, and by the way, y'all do have to.
You like definitely have to nerf him though.
Yeah, no. You'll see what happens. You'll see what happens.
Ooh,
You'll see.
okay,
Trust
okay,
me.
okay.
But he had to take on a big responsibility. So as I told you, my mother's a pastor.
Yeah.
I've been in church since 1996. I always had that rebellion.
Same
When
here, brother. Same
yeah,
here.
when I got told that I was going to be a pastor, did not want it because I seen the burden she has to take on.
Yeah.
I see the her preaching and people just on their phones or not listening, and I'm like,
Mhm.
I don't want to do that. So in all my years of watching that, I'm just like, I don't want that responsibility. Now Roke has to take over for one of the most overpowered people in Ezon. You know,
Yeah.
Ezon.
Yeah.
He has to take over that role, and he's doing it well. He's trying his best, but it is overwhelming where sometimes he feels he lets down his small village because he has to focus on 20 other tribes. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
very hard. I put myself into him, but not me now. I'm a lot more seasoned than that. But early stages, it was like a very similar
growing
thing.
pains. It's
Yeah,
growing
it's growing
pains.
pains.
Yeah.
And it's
He's
tough.
going through it.
But I would say Rogue for sure. He's calm. People always know me. Like if there's a shootout going on, I'm the guy that's while it's going on. I'm like, dang, this is crazy. and
He's like, yeah, this is
and then
crazy.
after it happens, I'm seeing people crying. I'm just like, let me help you up. Like
Yeah.
I've never been a panic type. I'm always calm. I'm always relaxed. That's just me. So I would say Rogue for sure.
So let's
Okay, man.
go to you here now.
Mhm.
Now we had to text you the other day because I wanted to have my facts straight about this.
Yeah.
You're not a pastor. You're a minister.
I'm a minister, and I'm labeled as of right now in the church a co-pastor.
Okay.
I have not been to the point of being ordained as a pastor. I've been ordained as a minister.
Can for our followers and our guests, what's the difference?
So a lot of people, like I'm sure you're familiar, like the Kardashians was going around saying they're pastors and this and that.
Really?
can-
They did?
Yeah.
I did not hear about it. I
yeah,
don't.
yeah,
I don't follow the Kardashians at all.
I don't either.
Kanye West
Yeah.
pops up on my
So, I was a big Kanye fan.
Yeah.
It was one of my favorite artists all the time. But yeah, that family's a mess. The Robin and them label themselves like they have the certificate of being pastors and ministers.
Wow.
They have these. You can go to a class and become one. If right now you decided I want to be a pastor, you can go to a class, and become a pastor. It's insane to me.
Wow.
Ordained means
That's
that ordained means that it's God telling you since birth,
Yes.
this is your calling and you just got to find it.
Yeah.
And it comes as time goes, or it can be there early. There's some young preachers and stuff.
Yeah.
I was told that I was going to be a pastor from here. Just now I'm finally at the age of 36, more at peace with accepting that. But I'm just not I'm not your typical pastor where it's and God.
Yeah.
And
It's like
this is the crazy thing. Like I don't have nothing to get. Like
Yeah.
that's how God chose them.
Yeah,
to preach.
yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't like.
That's
I
how
don't
they
like.
pray.
I don't like in movies when they mock it and all that. I don't.
Yeah.
But for me, I don't have the rasp and the pneumonia kick up.
Yeah.
I'm more of like how Jesus was, where it was parables and using examples. I like using life examples. I like talking. So I'm co-pastor. I'm mainly minister right now, but soon to be pastor.
That's
is
awesome.
the proper way.
So
to say
it's so at this point you've already accepted that.
Mhm.
You're on that path.
Yep.
And you're good with it. Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
no
yeah.
like oh I wanted to take this route or
yeah,
that
the
route.
doubt. The doubt has, even with being an author and all the gifts God given me, it's just God has shown me how to web them. So he gave me a vision one time of this, if like how a spider has the 8 arms, 8 legs, whatever you want to call it. He showed me like my body, then 8 arms out, and it's music,
Mhm.
glorifying me in some way. Book writing, glorifying me in some way. Preaching, glorifying me in some way. Being a father, ministering, whatever it is, like that's all tied to me in one big web.
That's
And
awesome.
I just had to learn how to balance all that
Yeah.
to be comfortable. And I'm at that stage of my life. I've been at that for about 2 years. Since I moved to Vermont, got away from the city and all that, I've been
Yeah.
at a big focus on fresh air, like you were saying about, like I said, I watched all y'all stuff. My brain.
Yeah.
I watched all y'all stuff, and I watched every podcast, every minute, every second. And you were
That's awesome.
describing how when you're in fresh air and how different it is when you're amongst like your people. So
Mhm.
being under that fire, I bought a hammock that my family was mad at me, like, why you spend $500 on a hammock? I said, God told me to.
Wait, what?
There you
$500
go.
on a hammock?
Yeah,
There
yeah,
you go.
yeah.
No, I
Raul
agree.
spends $8 on
So-
a hammock.
No, the heck I
That's-
don't. If you only knew the price of my, not even Amanda knows the price of my
Yo,
hammock.
hammocks, like,
Are expensive.
I had to
bro.
get the metal one because I'm like, I'm too
Yeah,
big to
yeah.
trust trees.
Yeah.
So I got the metal rod. I got the actual metal rod,
Yeah.
and it's the LL Bean edition. So
Nice.
when I went to buy it, everyone's like, why are you buying a hammock? You ain't no white country, man. I'm like, God told me that's my piece.
Yeah.
Me, you just want to get a hammock. I'm telling y'all, it sounds crazy, but once I got that hammock,
Oh, yeah.
I wrote my book in. I was stuck on my book for 3 years.
Yeah.
I sat in that hammock. I finished the last 30 chapters in like 3
Are you
weeks.
serious?
Wow.
I was out there hearing the birds, the fresh air, the mountains. I'm just like,
It just opens that.
It just
your
opens
mind.
you up, man. It just
I'm
opens
like,
you up.
and then seeing my grandmother, because my mother and my grandmother on oxygen. My grandmother, when we moved up, we go to the hospital one day, and the doctor said, you could take off your machine. You don't need it no more. And she said, what do you mean? They said, you don't have, the CO2's going. Your oxygen levels are normal. So my grandmother got off oxygen once we moved.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And I said,
The
that's
clean air.
the examples
It's the
of the
clean air.
clean air.
Did I not say, what, 2 podcasts ago, when you are close to God, you have to be close to his creation.
Facts.
Yeah, you did say that.
That's
You
what
know
I'm
what I
talking
mean?
about when
You
you when
did
you
say
were,
that.
that's what I'm literally talking about when you said that, because I'm like, that's absolute facts. And then when you're trying to explain that to people, it comes off awkward.
It does.
Because like it seems like you're being cheesy in a way, but it's like,
But it's true.
I'm telling my family,
So
like,
true.
yo, I got waterfalls around me. This is my family that's not up
That's
there.
dope.
Because
You got waterfalls.
oh yeah,
Vermont's
So
beautiful,
that's
man.
I was
Vermont's
able to
beautiful.
I was able to lead my people from mass, just like Moses and them did. I had a household of 18 at that time.
Wow.
I was able to tell all of them that God showed me Vermont.
Mhm.
And it took years, but once we moved up, now we have little tiny homes. We're building our own little
dope.
compound.
That's awesome.
And
That's our dream.
yeah. So
That's
we
me and
did our
his dream.
own little compound. We bought our land and all that. I said, you guys can put your property here, all that. All I ask y'all to do, serve God. Don't smoke, don't drink, don't do this. Just try your best to stay keep it clean.
Yeah.
So with what you just said, 18 people.
Mhm.
Is this family or is this like
It's family and
friends?
church members, like
Family and church
yep,
members.
family and members.
Wow?
And it ain't
That is
18 no
amazing.
more. It's
It's grown.
it's like 34.
So you got like a community.
Wow.
a whole community.
That is amazing.
And just
That's-
imagine being the black family with Vermont's the whitest state in the country.
It's
you,
really-
you can Google this.
I did not know that.
Ask Jarvis.
I will. I definitely will.
That's the widest state in the country. We moved into an area that was 0.0000. It's just white.
Yeah.
We bought this house. It's a round house. People known it for years because it's a big place. We bought it, and everyone knows our family now. We play basketball and all that, so they know all of us. And
And that's not a stereotype, right?
no.
Basketball.
Hey,
That's not a stereotype, right?
Listen, we play basketball. We do all that, and everyone knows our family, and they really respect us. They're really cool to us, and they're
That's
like,
awesome.
oh, that's them Troy boys, and that's them. They gave us nicknames and all, But
That's
yeah,
amazing,
whole family
man.
moved up, and we're not done.
And that's amazing that you were able to pick your family up and start over.
It wasn't
You know what
easy.
I mean? I can imagine.
I bet you must have had a lot of pushback.
Oh, I felt I always use the scripture when Moses crossed the sea. All these miracles, people seen all these plagues, man.
Mhm.
People seen all this stuff. You think that would be enough. And then Moses parts the sea because God gives them the ability to do it. They get across, and when they get across, the people say, yo, we're hungry, man. Like, yo, I might be okay with going back to slavery if we could eat
Yo,
some shrimp again.
Literally, yo, I got the old school cassette tapes.
I
My
love
grandmother,
those. I love
the
those.
10, you know what I'm talking about.
The 3 cassettes.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Man, those
Listen,
movies were fire.
My grandmother used to put that on all
Yep.
the time.
Joseph, Moses,
man,
Daniel,
of them,
all of them, man.
all of that. So I was always so confused about that. Like I would talk to my grandmother, Alita, like how after God shows them all his miracles, that he's real and saves them and delivers them, they get over. Moses goes up to the mountain for a couple days, and they automatically start finding another God to worship.
Wow.
It makes no sense.
That's how it is. And this era, it's money.
That's fact.
Back then,
back then was money
back
too.
then,
Gold.
well, it was, but it was more of like they were mad. So it was like, let's go build a golden calf.
Yeah.
Now it's, yo, I understand the vision. I understand that we moved up here. That's cute and all, but I want to go do my own thing. Like I'm thinking about some more land. I'm thinking about some more property, and it's like we took time to get here. If we just trust the process and build together on this first, then we can figure out other parts. But you can't make a move like that and say, now I want to put my mansion on the land. It's a process.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
that was the hardest part. So to answer your question, getting that feedback and your question, I got a lot of it. Especially when you move and you like I sold my house and we had to stay like in a hotel. It was a luxury hotel. Like we weren't staying in we were in a luxury hotel for 3 months.
Put 'em up nice.
Like my mother and me, we went in a luxury hotel and you can feel the doubt. Like you can feel like we're in a hotel. What if we don't find a place? And I'm just like, God, they still don't trust. They still don't. And I found this little waterfall, man. God's my witness. I found this little waterfall I would go to. And I did like the scripture say, I would wash my face in the water. And I would talk to God and say, God, you got to show me the house because their doubt is making me doubt. And that's when he started.
That's where it creeps in, dude.
Yeah.
That's where it creeps in, the closest people to you, too.
Yeah, and that's the hardest part. It's like, I didn't meet y'all a year ago. I've known y'all for 20 years plus. Y'all helped raise my kids, y'all, all that. But that pressure, you just feel the weight of everybody. When you're out at dinner and you're trying to have a good time, you just feel that.
Yeah.
Somebody want to say something?
Yeah,
don't say it.
It's like, just
you're
tell
like,
me, man.
Like, I already know you mad.
If you just tell me, like, yo, I kind of had a better job when I was living in Mass, and it's like, I understand that, but you got to just trust the process, man.
So off of that situation, right? Because listen, my wife had to do a similar thing with me, right? And I jump over to your wife's situation because I'm pretty sure she got to hear all the background stuff while you didn't hear it. How did she handle that? Like, how did she support you? Because I mean,
it's stages. So when I first told her about Vermont, she was like, ain't nobody want to go to Vermont. Then we went on for my birthday, we went on a trip out there. We stayed in a bed and breakfast, and that was it. Like, we went to the bed and breakfast.
You fell in love.
She seen the setting. It was snowing randomly, like a Hallmark movie.
Yeah,
and she just was like, I see why your spirit loves here so much. I said, now I got to go tell them that. My mother being a pastor is the hardest because she's the lead. And the moment I told her, Vermont, my mother's born in North Carolina. Vermont, you know what's out in Vermont? It's snowing out. It's snowing every day. It's then. I'm like, Ma, I know. She's like, so this is what was crazy. My mom said, I didn't care about everybody else because I was like, y'all can stay.
Yeah.
I got my own kids. I got my wife. But my mother and my wife were my main concern. I got to get them to be on board with me.
Yeah.
So my wife did. I said, now we got to convince my mom. So we were trying, and she just like, God will have to show me a mountain plain in my face for me to see. And then I think it was a few months later, she had a dream that she was standing on a mountain, and there were mountains surrounding her face. And she said, whatever house, she said, we'll do a trip up there in the summer. I ain't gonna like it, but we'll do a trip up there in the summer, and I'll see what God shows me.
Even after she said,
even after
put a bunch of mountains in front of me, and then he does.
Well, I mean, the mountains gotta have snow on them too.
Yeah. I need a glacier.
I know. I don't think I was specific enough about that, because that's what we do.
Yeah.
At the end of that's what we do, because like even like in the most simple, well, I'll give you an example that I actually accepted it pretty quickly, to be honest with you. Me and my wife, when we had our last child, Malachi, right? We were debating whether we were going to have more kids after this or not, right? Now, my wife is getting up there a little bit in age, right?
You better watch your mouth.
Hey, I said a little bit up in age. I said a little bit up in age, right? So we had this conversation. If we're going to have more, we need to know now after she has a baby, they can tie the tubes or whatever the case is, right?
Yeah.
So she was more on the side of wanting to cut the tubes. I was more on the side of you never know. You know what I mean? How about we just get some
Alex
birth
wants a
control?
football
How
team
about we
with
just get some
kids.
birth control? You just never know if we want to. You take it out and then have a kid,
Yeah.
right? So she's like, all right. I was like this. All right, bet. How about we have this bet, right? We have God give us the answer.
Mm.
Let God give us the answer. If he says no more, it's no more. If
Mhm.
he says let's keep going, let's keep. Okay. So I had a really crappy birth with my son Malachi.
Oh wow.
And it came to the point where the doctors pretty much said that if she tries to have birth again, either she will be at risk to die or my kid will be at risk
Oh,
or
man.
both.
Yeah.
So because her cervix ended up
Mhm.
ripping.
Yeah.
So for me, that was kind of a pretty clear answer.
No more
that
kids.
no more
Yeah,
kids.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
That's
Yeah.
it. I'm done. So after we had that answer, I was like this. Well, I asked for an answer.
And
You gave it to
thank
me.
thank God that
Yes.
Milo's okay.
Yeah,
Thank
Milo's
God that
okay, my
Milo's
wife's okay.
That's a blessing.
And no, it definitely
Absolutely,
was. He gave me
100%.
two very, very healthy boys that I cannot complain about at all.
Yep.
And my wife is in perfect health. Hopefully that stays just like that.
Absolutely.
God's
You know what I'm
good,
saying?
man.
So
God's
yeah,
good.
so
all
like
the
when it
time.
comes to like asking God for an answer and actually getting the answer, even though it was not the answer I wanted,
Mhm.
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
really was not the answer I wanted.
Yeah.
But that's the answer I'm gonna accept
Yep.
because that's what he
That's how you got to
Yep.
think about it, man.
Absolutely.
That's
And I
how you
feel
gotta
like a lot of us have a hard time accepting the blessings.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We have a hard time, like like you said before, with one of one of the members of the congregation
Mhm.
telling you,
Oh, yeah,
I saw
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
podcast, and you were like, you don't want to be so humble, you know, like
No, he just brought it up too.
you know,
He brought it up too about me and Ariana, and I really, me and my daughter.
yeah,
I didn't think too many people even
watched it,
Mhm.
yeah, a lot of people
So-
watched it,
yeah,
man.
so for me to
It
actually
was
get
great. It was great.
for people to actually talk to me about it,
Mhm.
I'm like it's I like I don't know. I
It
had
feels
that
weird, yeah,
It feels weird. It's like what do I do with my hands?
like thank
Yeah,
you,
Like what I like.
I guess,
like thank you.
That was a really tough podcast to bring your child,
absolutely.
and I can feel the father coming out of you in it, where it was like he's sitting here telling you, all right, let's not, let's,
Yeah.
but inside you as a father is like, this is my chance to talk
speak
to
my
my
piece.
child
Mhm.
and get my point out, because when I try to talk to her one-on-one, she don't really want to hear it.
Yep.
So me doing it now, maybe this will pull it out, and it did. It was a really, I think that us as fathers have to do that more. And
That's what Jazz said.
I
Mhm.
love
That-
that. I mean, I loved
Absolutely.
when I seen. I said, "Man, for my sons, I have 6 kids. Yeah, my son's
Football team.
Yeah, my son's 16. I have a 16-year-old, 15-year-old. Then there was a long gap, which was hard. But then my daughter's 4, I think she's 4. 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, and newborn.
There's no shot
Wow.
to any fathers because I forget my kid's age
Yeah,
too.
me
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Me too.
I'll give
So
you the
don't
names. I'll give you the
The
names. but-
pharmacy be asking me his birthday.
Don't ask me the dates of the birthdays.
I'm past that. I
don't
got
know.
6, man.
I don't know.
I call my wife.
Yeah, but
Yo.
like that's like with my sons, I'm always doing something with them. They're older, so I'm always doing like we do like a lot of card games. We have
Nice.
family board game nights and those things. And me and my son's a gamer, so we're always playing something new. But I think as fathers, what you did with your daughter, people need to have more honesty to be able to have those conversations. That's why they go buck wild, because we just let it go like, oh, let him grow, let him grow. It's like,
Yeah.
nah, you gotta.
You gotta put your foot down.
The Bible says spit or rod, but that doesn't mean whooping. It means discipline has to be there in a form.
Yeah.
Not like I grew up, or maybe not like y'all grew up.
Oh no.
Like they say, we evolve as parents every generation. So our parents may have been tougher, then their parents were double than that.
Mhm, yeah.
But then they're the nicest to us. The grandparents are nice. So it's almost like regret, and the grandparents try to put that into the grandchild that they didn't give the kid.
Mhm.
So with your daughter, what you did, I said, if more people did that on podcasts, they'd be more watchable, because
Yeah.
there's always the same topics.
Yeah, man.
No one's out here asking a kid, yo, what do you want for me to do, or what do you want me to give you more to help there be understanding? And it took a lot for her to break through that shell, but when
Yeah.
she did, it was like, now she's talking, and that's what he wanted from her.
See, that's the thing about that situation in that podcast, because with Ariana, she doesn't like to talk
Mhm.
in person.
Mm-mm.
She likes
She's
to text.
quiet.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
she'll
And
text,
I know that's the new generation.
It is.
Mhm.
It
And I
is.
know it's the new generation, and I come from the generation like, yo, we're right in the other room. Like,
Come
let's
talk to me.
come talk to me. And I
Yeah.
know it's hard. And man, do I love that little girl to death.
Mhm.
And the coolest part is when she's out she's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
She definitely represents me very well.
Mhm.
Even though when at home I'm like, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? But then when you're out with like, yeah, she just went on vacation not too long ago, and she was very helpful with the people she went on vacation with.
Yeah.
And the dad was just so like, hey, you know, you're raising a great daughter. She helped out bring the bags in. She was helping cleaning. She was helping. And
That's
I'm just like
awesome.
this. I just wish she did it at home. I just wish she did it
Always
at
do
home.
more for other
I
people.
know.
man.
Always,
I know,
man.
always,
the nicest
man.
kid in someone else's house.
Yeah,
Always.
but my mother always told me what you teach them here, they may not do it here, but
they'll
they do it when they're out.
That's
and that
true.
shows you that what you're doing is correct.
It's
That is
working.
true.
And go ahead,
so-
go ahead, go ahead. No,
so,
go ahead.
Dude, one thing that I find crazy is we asked Ariana, we want you to come on the podcast. No, I don't want to do that. No, that thing is stupid. No, I'm camera shy. Yada yada yada. As she's taking selfies, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. So we asked her so many times, and she was like, no. And then
After a while, the one time you asked her, she was like, yeah, sure.
okay, maybe. She was
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't Pops. It was.
It was me.
Yep.
So then that day we were waiting for someone else to come on the podcast, and they never showed up. We were like,
Yeah.
man, we don't have somebody. We don't have somebody. Which, by the way, thanks for that.
Yeah, you know who we're talking about. No, I've already gave her a lot of crap.
Yeah, I
person,
know.
So she knows what I'm talking about.
And then I asked Ariana, and I was like, hey, this person canceled, and I don't want you to feel like you're like second best because you're not. But do you want to come on the podcast? She's like, sure.
Wow.
And she put on her sweater, came down, and she went on the
Yeah, that
podcast with us. And she was like, "This is actually nice."
It was just
She
so.
did
she was
man.
hanging out. You know what I mean?
But now
So,
let's get back.
It was
to
meant
it.
to happen.
Let's get back to it because enough about me. Enough about me in my life. Yeah. Even though I love talking about me.
Oh, I don't like talking about you.
We seen the short. We seen the short.
You love the sound of your own voice.
Me and my brothers gon' make it to heaven. If I fall off, I still learn the lesson. Drop to my knees, you know I'm repentant. I sing a melody, this is my weapon. Jesus is king, you know I'm a rapper. Oh, yeah. I fell in love with the king, yeah, I got an obsession. Yeah, the drugs, the money, the sex, boy, you know that I left it. Yeah. I gave my life to God, I'm counting blessings on blessings. Life is more than the money, boy, stop all the stressing. Yeah. He really wants to save you, you just got to accept it. Yeah, he knows that we